Hello! Workout today, we are going for 15 minutes, advanced workout, dumbbell workout, and we're going to be working for our upper body and abs. I'm Laura, I'm going to be putting you through your paces if we have not met before, and we're going to be going for dumbbells. So, have a look here. I'm going to work with two sets of dumbbells, 5 kilograms and 7.5 kilograms. If you don't have a range of dumbbells, that's totally cool. There just might be times where I'll get you to kind of go faster and try and go to failure on more reps, where I might be at times using a little bit of extra load. Apart from that, we need a mat for some abs, but not until the end. You can always just lie on the floor, and you also need a drink as well. We're just going to loosen up for the first minute, and then we're going to come into our dumbbell workout. Actually, I'm going to go to my mat. So, even just turn sideways wherever you are. You might actually still face me. 1 minute, we're just gonna roll up through the shoulders. I want you to roll down and walk out nearly to like a plank position. From here, we're just gonna lower ourselves down to the floor. And I just want you to rise up halfway. This is a baby cobra, bit of a lower back stretch. Come right down flat to the floor. Trying a strong movement to press yourself right back up to the hands and toes. Let's walk those hands in and let's roll up. Here, take the arms up, hand on hand, and just press up high. Soft bend at your knees, 2 times. Circle your arms backwards, opening the shoulders and chest as much as possible. Then 2 times, you might have guessed it, let's circle them forwards. Hands to thighs, roll up. 1 last time, roll down. Walk out to this full plank position, roll down to the floor. I want you to press up halfway or press up slightly higher. Squeeze the glutes, roll down, press up to more of a push-up position. Walk in, roll up, and bring those arms up. All right, well done, guys. So, we're gonna go into the chest first. Chest press and chest fly. You actually get to come back down to the floor. So, come towards your mat. I'm gonna start with 5 kilogram dumbbells. So do just have your weights handy to you. Exercises, we're gonna go for 50 seconds of the exercise with 10 seconds rest. So I want you to grab your dumbbells, come down to lie down, and our timer is gonna start now. Knees are bent, feet are flat. I want you to push your arms up in front of your chest and your palms press forwards. From here, we're just gonna bend the elbows so the backs of the arms touch down towards the floor. The real important part of the movement is at the top. I want you to squeeze the chest. Squeeze those boobs together. That's what I want you to aim for. A squeeze at the top. Create that tension in the center of the chest. Now I have to admit, 50 seconds can feel like quite a long time. It is a long time. You'll be able to fit quite a lot of reps in. So you can find that you can go to failure on quite light weights because you're doing so many reps. Keep squeezing into the chest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down. I'm just going to set my weights down for a second. We're going to come into your chest fly. Check the knees are wide, the feet are flat. Bring those weights in. I'm going to push them back up. You want to see a nice long neck and a soft bend at your elbows. We're going to fly. Slight bend at elbows. I open my arms. Backs of arms nearly touch the floor, but not quite. Once again at the top, squeeze the chest together. I'm going to show you what I don't want to see. I don't want to see like the dumbbells touch down. We just let it flop. Constant tension. And at all times, those hands are higher than elbows. And squeeze onto the chest. Whoa. If you need a rest at any time, you just bring it down. You take a breath. And then you bring it up and back in. I can do heavier than this, but I wouldn't go as long as this. So I'm doing actually more reps than I normally would. 3, 2, 1, and rest. That would be if I'm training in the gym. So it's a funny thing about training at home. At times with lighter weights, we're going for a longer length of time, we're performing more reps. I can already go to failure like I would in the gym with lighter weights. All right, we're back in once again. Shoulders down the back, bring the weights up and in. I'm not going to increase my weights, I'm going to keep them at this. Chest press. If this wasn't challenging enough, then I need you to go faster. I need you to do even more reps. Or if you have access to heavier weights, I've got those 7.5 there as a demo. Then grab the heavier weights. Squeeze into chest. Good, keep going. Backs of arms nearly touch. Then we press up, squeeze, good. Woo. Straight elbows. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, come down. I was going to do a quick release. We've only got 10 seconds, not much. Maybe you went heavier on the chest press. You might need to lighten it back down for the chest flex. It's a little bit harder. So same weights, lighten weights, or maybe you're okay and you're going to increase your weights, but bring up palms face towards each other, soft bended elbows. Let's fly. Feet flat, navel to spine. Squeeze open. Squeeze strong. Good. If you need a rest at any time, you just tuck in, come down, you take it, and then you bring it up, and you bring it back in. Good. Let me show you once again what I don't want. We don't want the weights to touch the floor. We don't want the hands to go behind the elbows. At all times, hands are higher than elbows. We can do it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah, well done. Come on in. Whoa. Let's give our chest a quick stretch. Swivel on round. I want you to keep your bottom up, long arms, and just press your chest down towards the floor, your underarm down towards the floor. Well done. Okay, I'm gonna warn you, the next one's gonna burn. Come up to standing, roll your shoulders out. We're gonna work, grab a drink if you need it. We're gonna work with a combination of 2 overhead presses that we're gonna take into 2 side raises, and we're gonna go for that combination. If you've got a frozen shoulder, a shoulder injury, lack of mobility in your shoulder, you're gonna do 2 front raises into 2 side raises, and then we're gonna take it into some rear delt flies. Grab your dumbbells. I'm gonna start with my 5 kilogram. All right, our timer is going on now. Let's bring those feet wide, let's soften the knees, and we're gonna come into an overhead press. And our timer is coming on now. Okay, so bring those weights on up, let's go. Soft bend, go. 2 overhead press. Actually, let's do 4. 2 is a very small number. 4 overhead press. Bring it down, shoulders down. 4 side raises. So a bit of a burning combo. Then we bring it in, we bring it up, whoo, off we go. 4 of our overhead press. Brace the abs. You'll see that I'm adding the slightest of bends, like a little bounce, only if I need it. Looking good. Keep that head up. So check that out. If you start to tire, you can add the tiniest of those bends. Good. Only if you need it. Good. Oh, you've got this. Shoulders down. Lead with elbows. Elbows are higher than hands at all time. That's my last one, and we're done. Come on down. Well done. All right. You get really humbled with rear delt flies. If I had my lighter weights, I'd actually maybe move to them. So you might want to lighten your weight. I'm going to stick with the 5 kilograms, but I'm going to rest when I need to. Grab your weights again. Rear delt fly. We push, I'll turn sideways. We push our hips back, shoulders down the back. I'll do it from both directions. And we're going to squeeze into the rear delts. Abs tight. I'll do it from the front. Hips are back, and we squeeze. At any time, if you feel this is starting to happen, just reset, shoulders down, hips back, and keep trying to look forwards, like our chest fly. We have a slight bend in the elbows. Good, elbows lead. 3, 2, 1, well done. Okay, take a second. I'm actually maybe not actually going to use these 7.5 kilograms at any time. But if you want to, you can up your weights, increase your weights for our next set. Again, about overhead press coming into the side raise. I'm going to stick with these 5 kilograms. We are back in. So, feet are wide, bring it up, off we go. So, 4, overhead press. Then we'll take it into the side raise. Good. Brilliant, guys. 2 more. Brilliant. I want you to keep going. Keep going. Okay, good. I actually am going to show you a set with the heavier weight. So you keep going with your weight, you've maybe made it heavier. So I'm going to go for it. So I do want you to try and aim. I might go slower than you here though. But on each set, you try and go a bit heavier. These are definitely challenging. You can see the way I'm struggling. I need to use that little bend. And we're done, well done. I'm not gonna use these for the rear delt fly. So as the time goes on, try and get access to more weights, more load, or try and just do those more reps. Rear delt fly. Let's go. I'm back to my 5 kilograms. Shoulders down, hips back, and I fly. Good. Squeeze into those elbows. Brilliant. Let me check you out. Good. Keep pushing the hips back. Nice. I'll do mine from the side. If you need a reset, just you stand up tall and then come back in. Squeeze. Keep going. Rear delt. That's where I want you to feel that squeeze into the backs of those shoulders. Keep it going. Hips are back. Leading with elbows. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Come down. Pop your weights to the side and grab a drink. Nice. Okay. Next 2 exercise. Final 2 exercises, then we're gonna come into abs. We're gonna work with push-ups, and we're gonna work with hammer curls. To be honest, your chest is gonna be pretty smoked from working into the push-ups. So it's really want you to see how you go, and then we're gonna be working into the backs of the arms. Back muscles will really be working in the push-ups as well, pressing all of the body up and away from the floor. So it's kind of back, biceps, and chest, we're amalgamating in one of the push-ups. With that, we're gonna then mix in a dumbbell curl, a hammer curl for the biceps. Come on down to the floor. All right, team, let's go for it. Our timer's coming back on. I want you to see if you can start on your toes. After, when you need to, you can drop to the knees. Let's take the hands out a little bit wider than what you normally would have for push-ups. I want this to activate into the back muscles too. Wide feet, wide hands. Let's go. Down the floor and up. My hands are as wide as my mat. Keep going. So I want you to really work into the lats, into the back muscles as well in this one. Big, heavy push. When toes become too much, you can take it to the knees. If you want a challenge, keep going. You're looking good. You don't need me, you're absolutely fine. Keep it going. If you need to, and if you can, if you really can, even walk those hands wider just to get right into those back muscles. Good. You've got it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bump. Amazing. Absolute pros. Don't need me to demo. I'm taking these way out. Hammer curls. I'm going to grab my 7.5s for this. I'm going to do that because I know that I actually can work my biceps a little bit harder. So grab whatever weight you want to. Shoulders on the back, elbows in tight. And it's hammer time. So this works just a slightly different head of the bicep. And bicep curls, we're just changing it up a bit. I want you to keep tension. Let me do it from the side. Can you try and keep the tension? So I'm nearly not going the whole way down, kind of going 3/4 of the way down. Ooh, feel that squeeze. If you need a second, you can just let the arms relax a good bit and then come back in. Try and keep that tension in that hammer. Let me look at you, good. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, well done. Okay, 2 more upper body, then we're into our abs and then we're done. So those push-ups, the challenge, because we want to work the back in this one, is wide arms. How wide can you go? Oh my gosh. Are your arms still attached? Hopefully. Come on down. I'm using my mat as a guide. I want hands as wide as the mat if possible, or imagine you're using a mat. Wide feet, let's go, abs braced. Chest to floor. When that becomes too much, take it to the knees. Good, let me check you out. So if I'm looking at you this way, you're still doing your push-ups. My hands are about this wide apart. That's kind of a good demo. If you want to work harder, take them wider. It's going to work wider into the chest and wider into the back. Into the lats is what we want. Are you still going? Keep going if you are. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are done. I'm sure you feel like you're done. Well done. Don't stand up too fast. Don't want you to get dizzy. One more time with these dumbbell curls. Hammer curls for the biceps. Grab the weights. Could you go heavier in this go? Are you sticking with the same weight? Or could you maybe do more reps in this go than the last one? Shoulders down. Let's squeeze. Good. So see the way I'm not fully relaxing. I'm kind of just relaxing like 3/4. Trying to keep that tension in the bicep. Trying to keep those elbows in. Good, keep going. Check it out from the side. There's that tension in the bicep. Ugh. You can completely relax at any time, but then come back in. Abs tight. Squeeze. Dumbbell up to shoulder. We've got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We did get it. Well done. Oh my gosh, come on down. Shake your arms out. Excuse my hair now. I'm sure you've got some crazy hair going on like mine. Winter abs. We're going to work into upper and lower abs with our first exercise, which is the dish hold, and especially into your lower abs for our next exercise. Come on down to lie down. Okay. Timer is going to start now. We're going to go for dish hold. I want you to tuck your hips under, spine towards the mat. Bring your hands to the temple and brace your abs like you would in a plank. We're going to lift one leg up and we're going to hold. The lower that leg is, the harder it is. And this actually gets hard just doing one leg. That might be enough for you. Otherwise, have your legs a little bit higher and you're going to lift both legs up. You're seeing me shake as I do this. This is a dish hold. If the abs really start to cone or the lower back really starts to arch, you just pop your feet down, press the spine back into the floor, brace your abs like a plank, and you come back up. A plank is just like a held position on our forearms. I imagine this like a plank. I'm bracing my abs, and I was trying to breathe through my chest the whole way. 5, 4, hear me shaking, 3, 2, 1. Oh, well done. Okay, we're gonna work towards a V-sit crunch. Like that movement, it's a big one, but this is the advanced workout. Stretch long. Okay team, check this out. Arms overhead, slight bend at knees. Option 1, one leg at a time. Hands to toes. You're gonna lift and lower. That might be enough for you. Keep going. 4. Option 2, I used to teach gymnastics. This is what I used to do with my gymnasts. So you're being a gymnast right now. We're going to try and lift up both hands to both toes. Keep that going if you manage there. Otherwise, it's the single. You just keep doing the single until one day you can do the double. Yes, 10 seconds. The single or your double. Take your time in the double. Less is more. Brilliant. 3, 2, 1. Ah, well done. But we're not done. We have one more of each of them. You can do it. Hug your knees in for a little second if you need to. Rock the back. Oh, you're doing so well. All right, we can do this, guys. Let's do it together. Spine to floor, tuck those hips under. If you did one leg, just tense your abs and lift up and hold the other leg. Hands to temples. The leg is a weight for your lower abs to hold. Okay, what about the double? I went higher, both legs. I've got a slight bend. I'm breathing slowly. I'm breathing deeply. If it becomes too much, you just hug in and you rock. And then you come back to it. Either the single or the double. 10, 9, 8, are you breathing? I think I just hold my breath there. 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, that's done. Last round. Last exercise, then you're done for the day. I love 15-minute workouts for that. Short, fast, and heavy. Okay, Are you gonna do the single? Are you gonna do the double? Let's go. Inhale, exhale, and then go. I really try and exhale from the mat like I'm blowing myself away. Real short breath. Good. Keep going, or we have our double. Both legs can lift up from the floor. Keep that working, team. Keep going. And for anybody that is just absolutely impossible, here's another alternative. You've maybe tried it and it just was not for you. This is a single leg lower. So right now, this is more of an intermediate option. One leg towards the floor. Otherwise, we're lifting that one leg up towards the other. Otherwise, you're going for the two. Grand finale, let's go. Breathe. And we're done. Let's bring the knees in. Drop your knees to one side. Arms, eyes, and head to the opposite. And swap. Nice work, well done. So as the sessions go on, the weeks go on, try and get more weight if you can. Up the weight, up the reps. Keep trying to push yourself as much as possible. Push up some toes for as long as you can. Hold the plank, or not the plank, hold your dish for as long as you can. There's loads of ways that you can keep intensifying this as you get stronger. Well done, have a brilliant day, and I will see you soon. Thank you.